Hey everyone, let's stick with us versus herd. Happy New Year. Today was kind of a crazy day in the market. If it's your first time here, let the content, hit subscribe. If you want to get notifications, tap the bell. And if you want to join the UVH fam, our community, links are below in the description to our Discord and our options trading group on Facebook. Also, to kick off 2021, we just released the Us versus Herd Academy. You can read about it in the link in the description as well. Pretty excited about that. Pushed that out this past weekend. It's been a crazy ride. Something I've been working on for 3 years. Finally, it's come to fruition. Just got kicked out. Now to get to the good stuff. Now, today I closed up the day $454 in realized profit. Now, things kind of got a little crazy. I was actually gone all day. Just before I did this video, I kind of reviewed my portfolio a little bit. Things got a little bit turned up, as you can see, with PENN and Peloton here are my two biggest losers today. NIO was in a couple of positions. I had the 45 call, and then I was in some credit put spreads, so made 454 that way. And then Lululemon came up a bit today too, made back 485, up $170 on this position. Lululemon. So we'll see about, I got to see about PENN and Peloton going into tomorrow. Going to play some defense. Going to see, try to get some of this money back. We'll see what happens. If you made money today, comment below, got paid. If you lost money today, comment below, learned a lesson, and let me know what you're trading in the comments below. But to kick things off, SPY. The reason why I really didn't do a whole lot today regarding SPY is, we did have a pretty heavy selling day. If we zoom in on this month, we came down to 365, closed up at 368, currently at 369 after hours right now. The reason why I didn't do a whole lot is because it's been maintaining this range. Before the holiday and during the holiday, we were just kind of melting up. We did have some selling back here on December 21st, came down to 362. We gave all that back. We had a healthy gap up on the day. I mean, pre-market touched 376, and then all day long was nothing but selling all day long. But the reason why I didn't do anything is because we are still range bound right in here. It doesn't really tell me a whole lot about the market right now. It's just telling me, okay, got rejected up here. We had a heavy selling day. Coming back down, tested the bottom of this range, could have came down to 360, 362 area. It did not. It bounced at 365. We're at 368. Same with Qs. Qs, same situation. We're still stuck in this range of 304 and 315. Obviously, today, was a big day. Tagged both the high and the low end. I definitely wish that I day traded today. I just didn't have the time to put on any trades or day trade today. I definitely wish today was a day trading day for me. But sometimes, it's okay not to trade every single day. It's okay. It just so happens today was a huge movement day. First trading day of 2021. But in reality, if you're looking at the chart here, it really hasn't gone anywhere. Yes, we pushed down, but it hasn't gone anywhere. So for me, I'm just going to sit back, probably just commit to some day trades, not going to try to swing too many positions and try to figure out where we're going. The only thing that really happened today in the markets was England is going to impose, or Boris Johnson is going to impose a national lockdown on England. He said that the health system is at risk of becoming overwhelmed in 21 days without a national lockdown. People can only leave their homes to shop for essentials, work if they can't from home, exercise, go to the doctors, and escape domestic abuse. He said in an announcement Monday, primary schools, secondary schools, and colleges will move to remote learning Tuesday. So this is pretty good. They're trying to stop the spread of the new strain. New York also confirmed the new strain is in New York as well. So, we'll kind of see what happens. We don't know if the vaccine works against the new strain. We don't know. We don't really know much about anything other than it spreads faster than COVID-19. So, here we are. Couple interesting things today was like AMD right out the gate, ripped up to 96, came all the way down to 91. I'm actually looking for a bullish position on AMD, tap the high end and the low end. It was just kind of crazy. AMD, Intel as well. Intel pushed up and then sold all the way off. I don't know if MU did. MU did too. Pushed up and MU came all the way down too. Now MU, interesting thing about MU is that they do have earnings this week. Earnings is going to be on Thursday after market close on MU. So, I mean, we'll see. The chips, I mean, they were moving today, but AMD, I'm going to be trying to look for a position in AMD tomorrow. Now, the only thing about this week that may get a little interesting is that the Fed is having their meetings. The meeting minutes come out on Tuesday. So Wednesday. Wednesday at 2 p.m. Eastern, Fed minutes are going to be coming out. Other than that, it's a pretty light week to be expected. Earnings, pretty light week. We have Bed Bath & Beyond, Walgreens, and then we have MU. So, it's going to be a little bit quiet in terms of events, but it seems like we have quite a few catalysts. I mean, we do have on January 6th, I guess there's some sort of Trump march in D.C. Not really sure what that's about, but they're trying to protest the election. And on January 20th is when the next president is supposed to be, if everything is going according to plan, supposed to be inaugurated. So that's really the only thing that's going on right now. But we are going to start, as you can see here, we are going to start to get some interesting earnings coming up. We got, next week we have the banks, then we're going to have more tech earnings. So we're going to be rolling into earnings season. There's going to be a lot of catalysts. So, if you didn't do well today, don't try to make it all back. There's going to be a lot of catalysts coming up here. You don't have to make it back all in one day. If you didn't do well today, just, it's okay. It's okay. So, in terms of what I'm doing in the market is just kind of hanging back, kind of seeing if the market's going to work itself out. Lululemon, actually, I'm in the 350 call, had a really great day, was bounced around, closed up $8, closed up around 350, 356.40. I'm anticipating, I'm trying to get it to go to 370, 380. I am in currently the 350 January 29th call right now. So I'm up about 10% on this position. So if we can get a nice push up to, let's say, the 370 area would be ideal. I'm not going to try to go 380. 370 would be great. 380 would be, I don't need to go up that high, but if we can get a nice push. However, the only thing is it is maintaining a range right in here. So it could get rejected here at 356, 355, come back down to 350, 349 area. It did test. It came down to 346, pop right back up, but didn't trigger my alert today, which is interesting. But PENN and DraftKings, which I'm also trading. So I have the 85 calls on PENN, got obliterated today. So we'll see. Hopefully we can get a nice little bounce, but I honestly think it's coming down to 75. If we don't get a pivot tomorrow, if we don't get a double bottom here tomorrow, close, I don't like it, close at the low of the days. I mean, chances are it's coming down to 70, 75 area. DKNG, I think the same thing. Yeah, major sell-off in DraftKings as well. Actually cut through the 50-day moving average today. If this doesn't hold here, if we don't get a double bottom tomorrow and a rip to the upside, I think that DraftKings is going to probably test the lower 40 area, which, I think lower 40s for DraftKings is a good buy. But, we'll see what happens. The snow today, I do have snow. I'm selling a credit put spread right now, which is a bit underwater after, snow had a couple days of selling. I'm in the 310, 305 credit put spread on snow, and snow selling has just been relentless. However, it does look like it's kind of stopped, but we'll see. If we can't get a rip to the upside, I'm watching this right now, but we've had 10 red days in a row on snow, which has not been doing me any favors. And this spread has gone to the money. I got a couple of weeks on it, but we're getting to the end there. I got to figure out if I want to roll this position, how I want to pivot this position, because otherwise, obviously, I can't let it expire in the money. Otherwise, I'll be assigned stock, and then I'll have to clean it up, and then I'll have the long put. And, I'd rather just roll for a credit if I can. And then, I do think that it's going to pop back up to the 300 area, but man, they are just taking it way down. Boeing as well. Boeing had a downgrade this morning. They just gave it all up, and the 737 MAX approval just wasn't enough for it. It's coming back down. It's going to be really interesting to me what happens here right at the 50-day moving average. Are we going to bounce, or are we going to rip down towards the bottom? So it's going to be I think Boeing for me, one to watch. I'm not gonna swing anything on Boeing. I'm just gonna probably day trade it once I kind of realize which direction it wants to go. So for me, as you guys can kind of get the hint here, I'm just watching, seeing, and being patient. Sure, I have some trades on. I will defend my positions. Made a little bit of money today, but you can't stop there, especially when PENN and Peloton are taking such a great hit. However, Lululemon has some great upside, so we can capture some money that way. So that's kind of what I'm looking at, kind of going slow and low. If you watch this video to the end, comment watch to the end. And as always, stay safe, stay green. It's us versus hurt.